Tell me when I'm on. Oh. Hey, welcome Oxygen. It's O2 group night. Wow, what a week. How are you guys doing this week? Enjoy nice cold weather. Tonight we have a great time planned. First, we're going to start with a bit of a game. So I wanted to do this last week, but I totally messed up the media, so I had to wait till this week. So we have TikTok Tussle. So take it away, Caleb.
What's going on? All right. Well, you can just read on how to play. I don't have to say it. Let's look at this first video.
Cause you had a bad day, you take one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie.
Which one has more views, 1 or 2? And the answer is 1 with 2 million. Surprised I can count that high. But it did tell me.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
My dad says 1. Which one has more views? Whoa, 2?
That's wrong.
Yeah, my dad always thinks he's no. Just kidding. Which one is it? 1 or 2? I personally liked 2 better. Yeah. Sure. That was satisfying. I've seen these a couple of times. Which one? I'm guessing 2, but I have actually 1. I have no idea what it is, but I'm guessing 1. Oh. Never mind. I actually can see it, but I'm not going to look, I promise.
Hamlet? Hamlet? You know you're in
Hopefully
trouble.
that didn't just scare me.
Don't play cute now. You know what you've done. You are in trouble and you know it. You're not supposed to eat the shoes. You're really not supposed to eat them. They're my shoes, buddy.
That one's funny. Which one? 1 or 2? The answer is 2. With 5.1 million.
This is what a $500 firework looks like. She's lit! Let's go! Quick, quick, quick! What the?
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that
Which one has more views, 1 or 2? The answer is 2, with 3.2 million. I personally remember that song from Just Dance. I don't know. One is definitely, in my opinion, there's nothing cool about this. Yeah. And it's 2. Of course I'm wrong. Oh, that's not.
All right, so that's our TikTok tussle. All right, so let's. What better way to kick off the evening than a little TikTok, right? So I hope you had fun just hanging out with everyone at your house or at someone else's house, wherever you are. So our worship team is going to share a song with us, and then we're going to have some small group discussion after I kind of introduce the topic. I will see you guys.
Your love has ravished my heart and taken me over, and all
Thank you, worship team. All right. So, week 3, made new. What's new? Tonight we're going to kind of touch on the topic of family, right? So family's a big deal. Isn't it funny? You have a best friend and you probably look to their family and you're like, boy, I would just like to be a part of that family. You know, you ever have that where you have a family that you're close to and you just wish you could be a part of that family instead of your own? I know I was there growing up. It just, every family looks perfect from the outside. Then you get to know them and you find out they're a little weird or they got little quirks or things that make them different, right? It's how all families are. But, have you ever really wanted to be a part of a family? Have you ever wished you were a part of a family? I remember, so family can be a big deal for many reasons. One of the funny things that I can remember is my nephew, Taylor. So Taylor was about 5 years old. Taylor, so if you've been here to church, you might have seen a really old guy preaching once in a while. Not Pastor Matt, he's a young dude, but there was an older gentleman who would come here and preach every now and then. His name's Jerry Bruette. Well, he is my father-in-law, and my nephew Taylor went to his church. And he didn't just go to his church, he acted like he owned the place. That's what family can do. He would go up on the stage, he would do what he wanted. One time I can remember someone came up to him and said, "Young man, you're not supposed to be on here. What do you think you're doing?" He said, "My grandpa owns the church." Because that's what family's like. When you're in the family, you can own something just because you're part of the family. We go up north to a family property that because I'm a part of the family, I can go there. And it's great. How many of you have things that you can do just because you're a part of your family or a bigger family? Family can be a really big deal. It's a big deal to be in the family, quote unquote. But what if you didn't have a family? Think about that. Now, I know you might think, Home Alone, I wish my family would disappear kind of thing. But even in Home Alone, after a while, he starts to miss his family, doesn't he? What if you didn't have a family? Where would you be? You might be in a foster home. You might be on the street, maybe in an orphanage, maybe with, extended family, if you had that. Think about it. Now rewind back to Jesus' time. We're going to read just a couple Bible verses. They're from Paul. You've heard of him, Apostle Paul. He went all over the place in Asia and Europe and Israel, all that area. And when he was going around talking, he's going to talk a little bit about family or not having family. But think if you didn't have family back in his time. What would it be like? What would you do? Would you be on the street begging? Probably. What would your future be like? That would be pretty bleak, pretty dark. You wouldn't have a whole lot of hope because you're way down here. You're at the lowest level possible if you're an orphan or even if you're a widow. That's why Jesus asks us, pleads with us to be there for widows and orphans because they are the lowest on that social ladder and they're relying on help from everyone else. So think of what that must have been like to be at the lowest level, even lower than slaves. Man, that would be really tough. So family's a big deal. We're going to break up into small groups, but before we do that, I have a video I'd like to show you. Here it is.
Finally tonight, America Strong. 2 foster parents giving the gift of a lifetime to their daughter, bringing us all along for the ride.
Careful, open it up.
You're about to watch this 10-year-old, whose name is Ivy, open up a birthday present.
I want you to read it.
A present that is about to change her life.
I'm going to be adopted?
Ivy spent the last 3 years in foster care, now officially adopted by Paige and Daniel Zazulka of Athens, Georgia.
We love you, sweetheart. We'll always be your parents.
I love you so much. I love you.
But the story doesn't end there.
I'm going to take care of you, protect you, and Kai and Lisa too.
If you missed that last part, Kai and Lita too mean Ivy's 3-year-old brother and 2-year-old sister. The Zazulkas, now a family of 5. Mom telling us today about their journey with Ivy, about this room and the first night Ivy slept over, asking if she could call Paige and Daniel Mom and Dad, and then the second night asking if she could stay forever.
Can you believe it?
The Zazulkas making that dream come true and living up to the promise of being a forever family. So tonight we salute that growing family for being America strong, and we thank you for watching on this Thursday night. I'm Tom Yamas. A reminder to tune in tomorrow morning as we cover Senator McCain's memorial at the U.S. Capitol. For David and all of us here.
All right. Man, what a video, huh? Can you imagine going from being without a family to all of a sudden having a family like that? And her little brothers, her brother and sister, I can't remember. What would it like to be in Ivy's shoes? So that's just to get you thinking about just this whole subject as you get into the Bible verses. Try to put yourself in her shoes and just imagine what God thinks of all this and how he sees us. All right, so we're going to break up into our small groups. We'll be back again next week. See you then.